I look at you, this is why I get emotional. I'm sorry, you're a person that is so much more than your race and gender. You're a Christian, you're a mom, you're an intellect, you love books, but for me, I'm sorry, it's hard for me not to look at you and not see my mom. I see my ancestors and yours.
I would like to give one of my Emmy Awards to Spartacus himself, Senator Cory Booker. What a performance. This, sir, is yours, okay? You can have it, because to me, they're paperweights. The mainstream media gave it to me. It really doesn't mean anything, but I'll give it to you, okay? Judge Jackson didn't testify today, by the way. Witnesses who support and oppose her nomination did. This is Republican Attorney General of Alabama.
I've heard nothing this week to alleviate my fear that Judge Jackson believes that a fundamental redesign is needed in our criminal justice system, and that she would be so inclined to use her position on the court to this end. For this reason, I respectfully oppose her nomination.
Now, there are a lot who oppose it, including myself. Also speaking in opposition of Kentaji Brown Jackson was pro-life and free speech defender Eleanor McCullen.
How did it make you feel in Judge Jackson's brief when she referred to pro-life women as hostile, noisy crowd of in-your-face protesters?
Well, as I said, it made me very sad, extremely sad, and that's not the case at all.
Well, that woman you just saw there is our next guest here, Eleanor McCullen, who happened to take a case against Massachusetts all the way to the Supreme Court to allow protesters to not have to be pushed further than 35 feet away from an abortion clinic. Eleanor, it's great to have you on the program. What was your reaction from today? How do you think you did? Will it make a difference?
Hi, Grant. Nice to be here with you tonight. I think the hearing went very well, actually. And the senators were very nice and the questions were good. I felt I had an excellent chance to talk about the two most important things, as I said earlier today, that are dear to my heart. And I was excited, actually, about it. It gave me a chance to spread the word about counselors and also about the First Amendment. How do you think how do you think people listened to it? Well, we'll never know, but I'm hoping the hearts will be opened and ears will be opened.
What?
And they listen and they learn from what I said today.
Ma'am, may I ask you, what are your biggest concerns about this nominee? I mean, you've been such a defender of free speech, pro-life issues. What is your biggest concern about Judge Jackson?
Well, my biggest concern, and I am concerned about the feeling she has about the sidewalk counselors and the buffer zones in particular. She certainly voted to keep the buffer zone back in 2014. So my biggest concern is that she may not follow through on a First Amendment right with free speech the way we all want her to. So my hope is that if she is confirmed, that Judge Jackson will put in and never take away our beautiful freedom of speech, our beautiful First Amendment. Well, that is my hope.
I'll tell you, I'm not as convinced as you. I hope you're right, but I don't know. She seems pretty radical to me. Let me play a clip of Judge Jackson being asked about abortion, okay? This is clip 6D.
Okay.
Abortion is a right that the Supreme Court has recognized is one of the kinds of rights that is unenumerated. Okay. It is in that same category of rights that the Supreme Court has recognized.
But the text of the Constitution does not mention abortion.
That is true.
It scares me when she stumbles through something she should be very prepared to answer. What are your thoughts, lastly, on that response there, ma'am?
Yes, well, certainly it was complicated. It was confusing. It really, I didn't like her answer. However, there again, I have to just come back to First Amendment and free speech. And what I do is, if a woman is pregnant and if she is upset, she doesn't know what to do, that's what my job is, to talk with her and give her options.
Well, I know you go by the term sidewalk counselor, and it's great work that you have done over the years. A great fight, taking to the Supreme Court and winning, Eleanor McCullen.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that, and thank you for speaking out yesterday as well, and thank you for coming on the program, ma'am.
You're welcome.